Hey guys! Hi! I have Nita tonight moderating for me, and I'm trying a new thing, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear her a lot better. Hold on, it says that she's in the guest room, so give me a second, because this happened with Stephanie the other day. Let's see. How do I get her out of the guest room? This is what happened last time. I am going to make her guest one. And... oh, come on. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go in and Google it right now because I know I did it the other day. How do I get my interview out of the green room on eCam? Okay, yes. Okay, I can't watch a video right now. That would not be helpful. Okay. Okay. It's not telling me how to bring them in. Okay. Interview green room. Let's guess. See the show. Comments. Viewer count. Okay, that's not helpful. You know, I didn't have this problem whenever I wanted to show people on the screen. Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm going to add her for half a second. Nita, I swear, you look beautiful. Don't worry. She's laughing. All right, hold on.
Okay.
See, at least we can hear you now.
The broadcast, it says. Hey, that's fine. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Are you sure?
If people don't like the way I look, too bad, you know?
I'm trying to figure out how to, because there was a way to do it. I had Steph on there with like no video. What's this thing do? Oh, nope, that isn't it.
Well, we have Kay, we have Kathy, we have Sierra, we have Shelly, we have Emily, we have Linda Parsons,
I didn't want to do that.
We have Nancy Gus, we have Susan O'Neill, we have Angela Stoutinger. Hi, Nita, you look, thank you, Ellie, I appreciate that.
She's like, Yvette lied to me.
You lied.
You liar. You liar.
Pamela said she had a long day. I had a long day. I had a student pour slip all over me.
Well, that's not working. For goodness sakes.
Don't struggle with it. It's okay.
Well, no, but now I lost my comments.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. What is this? Back. Oh, that isn't it. Where did the comments go?
Scrunchions.
Hi, Scrunchions.
Fabulous. Del Marie. We got Vicky. Netta. Netta says hi. Shirley Heineman's here.
Okay, I'd much rather just have you there than no comments and no nothing. So I'll put you over here. Look, it's got your name on you and everything. It knows who you are. Oh, except it's spelled wrong.
Oh, no. What did it do?
There's no... Yeah, I know, right?
That's me, right?
There we go. I fixed it. Okay, I have no idea. When we go to start cutting and everything, nobody will see you. Then you can, you know...
Hi,
sorry.
Kathy. Hi. Okay. Everyone's coming in. I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Mary Jane is here. Christy V is here.
Hello, Christy.
Thank you, Christy.
Oh, it's Chrissy. Sorry.
Kristi, Christy V.
Okay, I got that off. Sorry. It's done. It's over.
Bernie
I got it off.
W says hello. Karen Mewis. Gia. Hello, Gia.
Awesome.
You're gonna get in trouble, Sierra?
Sierra getting in trouble?
She's listening while she works. At work. Yeah.
Okay, so We are done cutting up paper.
Yes.
Yay!
No more paper cutting.
The paper's done being cut. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to go over tonight is going to be, or probably the only thing, this, and I probably won't even finish cutting all the fabric, which is okay. There's kind of like two steps. Since I already, since I have yardage here, I'm going to show you there, when you go into Quiltster and you print out you design your colors however you want your colors to be in your pattern, there will be 3 different ways that you can print out the fabric requirements. The first one, I think it's said there's 3 different names, guys. I don't remember which is which, but like there's a first one, a second one, and a third one. Like they're in an order, right? So the first one is the one that you're going to want to take with you when you go to your local quilt shop. And that one is going to give you the total yardage that you will need. So that's what you need when you go into the quilt shop. So if I look in mine, just to kind of give an overview real quick, it is going to, by color, you can look at the color over here. And then on this side, it'll tell you like in each section how much you'll need. But then at the very bottom, just before it starts the next color, it'll tell you the total number of yards you need. So for me, for caviar, which is my black, I'm going to need a total of 4 1/8 yard. Now, you can stick pretty close to that because what she has you do is cut it into strips. And so you shouldn't need, you're not going to be cutting like the pieces out of the yardage. You're going to be cutting strips. She does everything in strips. So once you have the 4 1/8 yards, then you're going to take that piece. You're going to keep it with the fabric, which means you're just going to do strips with the fabric. And she's going to have each one, and she'll tell you where to put it. So there'll be, we have those little bags, and all of the bags are labeled. You'll know where to put it in the bags. So again, this list, the first one, is the one that you'll take to the quilt shop, and that's how you're going to get your yardage. When you get home, you'll go to the second one. It's going to look the same, but on the inside, it'll look different. Like the cover is the same, I should say. So now, I think this is correct. Hold on, let me open the third one and make sure.
I put the link for Quiltster.
Okay.
In the chat. So if anybody's interested in checking that out, there's the link up there.
Okay.
I have to tell you, it's very helpful when you look at the back of a pattern. It tells you what you're supposed to be getting. It can be a little confusing.
Yeah. Like whenever I first did it and I saw that I could put my colors in and then it pops out like all my yardage and all my cutting and everything, that right there is worth the $20 off. Like, and right. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure that I've been told that you can go in, pay the $20 one time, get all your colors in there and everything, print out all your stuff, and then you can quit. I've been told that you can do that. So, it's worth it because then you don't have to try to figure all this out on your own. Let the computer program do it for you. So actually, I think this is the third one, but this is what it's going to look like. You'll have all of your, all the blacks all right here. And then here in the middle, what it's doing is it's telling you which bag it goes in. And then over to this side, it'll tell you how many strips. Okay? So anytime it says you want a 10.5-inch strip, it's 10.5 by width of fabric. So all you have to do is cut the 10.5 inches across. You're done. You'll take that piece and you'll stick it in the bag that it told you to put it in. And actually, it's not telling me the bag. It's telling me, what on God's green earth is this thing telling me? Oh, this is the one for the bag. Okay. So then, see, here's the thing. I am so super stoked to like make these quilts. I really am, because they're gorgeous and it's going to be great. But you got to realize that it's a huge quilt. Like the lady whose class I'm in, she brought hers in. It's a huge quilt, and you've got, all these pieces and everything. So, you're looking at this and there's like, it's crazy, like how all the instructions, right? Because it's like, you'll get, this quilt here was like this thick. The one that I'm doing in the class was like this thick. It was crazy. I'm still not even, I need to start cutting that stuff, because not this coming weekend, not the next, but the next. But the next weekend I'm going and I'm meeting up with Stephanie and Christy. So that weekend is shot. So I totally need to like get going on that.
So we have Teresa Louise. She came in. Netta says that the Quiltster is definitely worth it. Heather just came in. She says, hello, everyone. Heather grunts.
Hello, Heather.
So where are we now? And we have Janine Bustler. She says, hello, Yvette and everyone.
Hi, Janine.
Got everyone saying goodbye.
Everybody saying goodbye? Who's leaving?
No, they're all saying...
oh, hello.
I misspoke. They're all saying hello. Yeah, they're all saying hello to each other. Sorry. No goodbyes.
You say hello and I say goodbye.
Right. Hello, hello. Okay, so Netta says that hers is 100 by 100. What size is yours? What size does yours come out to?
This particular one, I think it's 99 by 99. Yeah, 99 by 99. So, same.
I feel like I got off easy because mine's 62 by 76.
You did. You got off so easy. You picked well.
Hey, it's the same. It's curved piecing though. It's all curved.
Oh, but it's curved is so forgiving. You've done curves.
Yeah, I have.
It's so forgiving. It's a pain in the booty, like putting all the little pins and keeping it together. But once you sew it always comes out right. I mean, I've never had it not come out right, and it's looked wonky.
I know, you're looking at it, you're like...
You're looking at it and you're going, there's no way this is going to work out. Okay.
Kathy's Quilts and Crafts says hi.
Hi, Kathy.
Judith Letson says, you are brave doing this.
You mean on camera or just at all? Oh, gosh. Well, again, please let me say, I am not a certified Judy Niemeyer instructor. I am not. This is, in fact, the very first Judy Niemeyer quilt that I am putting together. And I'm actually making like two at the same time, because I'm taking a class and making the coral reef pattern. So if you've seen that one I am not making on camera, but I'm going to be going to an instructor for that one. So MoonCatcher I'm going to be doing on my own, on the camera, so you guys can all see me mess it up, which is fine. But I don't think it's that bad. I think it's just, you have to just take it one step at a time. You can't try to rush forward or, all of that kind of stuff, and then just don't look at the whole picture. Look one little baby piece at a time. Okay, so here's what they do, which is kind of, I don't know, like personally, I would prefer if they said, bag AB1, put this in there, right? But that's not how they do it. What they do is they put it by block number, by block group number. And so this block group is JNQ00242-D. Y'all. You can't make this up. Don't ask. I have no idea why it's like that. But that's what it is. And then if you look in the block group, it'll have the bag right here. I'm assuming that that's what this is. I'm assuming that's what this is because it says like D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8, and then there's 9, D9A, D9B, D9C, D. So y'all, I'm just, you know, all I'm gonna do tonight is start cutting.
But I don't have that charger.
Guys. Sorry. They're in the drawers. Find them. Seriously.
You're fine. I'm sitting here cracking up laughing. I just want to know what the combo is about. And we're going to hear it. I just want to know what it's about.
The commotion is my middle son got his computer today. And so he got his new laptop today. And so he wants to get his VR set up. And he needs batteries. And of course, he doesn't stop to think that I might be on a live. No. He just wants batteries.
Yeah, you wouldn't be on a live. That never happens.
I mean, why would I do that? That's all I have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye. Shut the door on your way out. No.
Why? You were helpful.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
My family.
At least they love you. They love you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so all I'm going to be doing tonight is starting to cut the fabric, like just off the bolt. That's all I'm going to do today. It's probably going to be quite difficult because I've got all of this whole thing set up right on top of my cutting mat, which I have a new one, by the way. So what I might do...
Set that up?
What?
Did you actually set up your new cutting mat?
Yeah, I did. And the biggest problem is going to be that, see, the iPad has to be connected to the laptop, and the laptop
has to be connected to the...
Oh my goodness! So I'm going to attempt to move the laptop.
Starting to sing the song "Dim Bones, Dim Bones, Dim." Sorry. No, I'm not going to sing the rest of it. But,
oh my goodness!
Dim bones. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone.
Thigh bone connected to the hip bone.
Right? You got to sing dim bones.
Everything's connected is what we're trying to say. So I'm going to attempt to move it once I have the other camera on, but it could go all wrong is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I don't have a huge space. I know it's hard to believe, and the whole space is full of fabric, so, you know. But I did tell you guys that I was going to show you some of the oval elements, even though I'm not there yet on cutting it. So I brought a couple of them that are going to be used in this quilt. Here's one of them. I don't know if the camera is... Okay, you know what? Let's get the other thing going, and then I'll start worrying about the fabric. So let me switch the cameras, so now you won't be seeing Nita anymore. Bye, Nita.
Hey.
We'll see you later when we come back to this camera. Okay, so let me attempt to move all of this stuff. Ugh. Let's see, if I move this up here, can I do that?
Oh, the coffee looks really good.
Thank you. Okay, that looks terrible. Hold on, I'm trying to pull this down. Pull that up a little bit. Okay, it'll probably look awful, but that's okay. There's that camera. Let me move this prop out of the way for a moment. And I can scooch the coffee. Okay, so here's one.
Laura wants to know if your cutting mat is pink.
Yes, it is. It's pink. It's pink on one side and blue on the other.
She says she knew it would be pink.
Yep, it
It
is.
has to be. I
So
love that one.
Yeah, this one here is called Peacock. This is a very deep, like turquoise, and it's got like a very light sort of turquoise background. And then this one is called Mist. It's got a white background, and it sort of goes with this guy a little bit. They're meant to sort of go together. So this is the oval elements, which I was telling you guys that I just fell in love with when I, the first one that I ordered in, I opened it up and almost had, almost fell out my chair because it's just so pretty. And it's art gallery, so it's very, very soft as well. Okay, so let me move these for now. Okay. All right, so let me put these back because all I'm going to do tonight is cut yardage and hopefully I won't go so fast that I run out of fabric because I only brought 7 of the bolts up here. All right, put this one back in here. All right, so I'm going with the first list. Move this out of the way too.
Oh, I miss saying hello to Stephanie. She came in.
Stephanie Stitches?
Had all that. Stephanie Stitches. Yeah, she says she's watching and listening and working at the same time. I do remember seeing that. And then, of course, we were interrupted very rudely.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out the yardage. So this is if you were taking your list and you were heading over to your local quilt shop to buy your fabric, this is what they would do for you. They would cut your yardage. So I'm going to take my black fabric first. This is Caviar by Art Gallery Fabrics.
It's a beautiful black.
Yes, and I need a whole lot of it. I need
right?
4 1/8 yard. This is so much easier when I'm down in my basement, I have to say. All right, so there's one. There's one. Obviously, I'm going to have to buy more black. 2. 3. I'm going to buy out all of my own fabric. And then 1/8, so that's what, 4.5 inches? I'm just going to do 6 inches, just because it's easier. Move my water out of the way.
Oh, Stephanie, you're ahead of me. I'm still trying to figure out the fabric from my swap.
Okay, so this is what I have left. Definitely need more black.
Time to reorder that one.
I know, right? I didn't look at what I was going to need before I started. I just brought it all up here. Thank goodness I at least had that much on the bolt. That'd have been embarrassing.
Yeah, you might not have gotten away with that one.
I don't normally cut yardage for myself like this.
Oh my goodness. It won't matter how soon. I'm going to try to get my swap partners. I got to get Tessa's out on time. At least try to get it out on time because it'll take forever just to reach her.
Okay. There's my caviar. I better put that somewhere else. Let me put it over here. Okay, my next color is... Oh, whew, I don't need as much of that one. Thank goodness. The next one is Emerald. And that is Emerald Art Gallery Fabrics. And I need 5/8 of a yard. And the computer very nicely shot out that is 21.5 inches.
Right?
That's very helpful.
Netta says, don't forget to take that out of your online inventory.
Thank you, Netta.
And Dawn Denny, she says, that selvage is cool. I agree. I like the selvage on the art gallery fabric. And Mary Kubicek, I hope that's how you say that, wants to know what we're swapping. We are swapping I hope, Stephanie, are you working on the hyperbole swap? I know that's what I'm working on, is the hyperbole swap. Oh, Laura, I'm sorry. Laura Veach says she totally missed out on that swap. She's not getting notifications from the group.
You didn't get in the email? Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's the hyperbole swap with the Piecing It Real members. Laura, we'll figure out what happened to your email and make sure you don't miss the next one. Barbara Johnson wants to know, she says, I came in late. What is she cutting for? She's cutting for the Judy Niemeyer quilt. That's exactly what she's cutting for the Judy Niemeyer quilt.
Just out of curiosity, did you happen to get the email about the round robin today? Let me know what she says. Did you get that, Nita?
I don't know. I was at work all day. I went to work, I came home, I cooked a meal. I got cleaned up and tried to get ready for this.
No worries, no worries.
Emails. Hold on, let me see.
It's really not important, except that, if people keep saying they don't get it, I'm just kind of worried, that's all. Okay, my next color is Tile Blue. Art Gallery Fabrics. This is their...
I did indeed get the email.
Okay, perfect. Who was it that said that she's not getting emails? I missed her name.
Laura Veach. She said she's not getting them.
Laura, did she say if she got the email today about the round robin?
Hasn't said yet. She says no. I'm assuming that means no.
Is it in your spam by chance? Just asking.
And okay, now my brain just lost it. Purple wall. That's
K.
I thought so. I just wasn't. I was like, is that K or am I wrong? Why do I always do that? I do that often. But Kay wanted to know, what is the hyperbole swap? Kay, it is a block swap that we're doing and Piecing It Real. Yvette writes us a pattern and pairs us up with a swap partner, and we make that pattern for our swap partners. Sometimes we exchange fabric so that the person making the swap will make something in the fabrics you like, and sometimes we don't. But it's always just like a simple block pattern, a one block pattern, and you get to swap the block and one quilt room snack. That's it.
Yep.
And Barbara Johnston says she did not get the email for the swap either, but she did get the email for the round robin.
That is Pamela so interesting.
She got it. Laura says she's going to go check and see if she got the one for the round robin. Del Marie got hers.
Yes, I heard back from Del Marie. Del Marie says she wants to participate, so yay.
Let's see, Kathy. Kathy, I'm so happy you're able to get back to your sewing. I know it's been a really long road, but you'll find that things go quickly from here. You'll be recovered completely before you know it.
Yeah, that's no fun. It's really not.
Okay, says they learned about hyperboles in class today.
Oh, what a coinky dink.
And Laura says she did get the one about the round robin. It must have come while they were out on the lake. Lucky girl, I'd have been out on the lake with you if I could have been.
Right? Okay, so I have my first 3 colors cut. Well, this is going quick.
What color was that one?
That one was tile blue.
I love that color.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this next one is called Banana Cream. It is a lovely yellow. Not at all like a banana, actually. I think that is more like bananas are like a lighter yellow sometimes. I don't know. Anyways,
But
it's banana cream and it's lovely.
that's a beautiful color. At least they're not calling it butter.
They are not. They're not calling it butter. Okay, and I need 38 inches of this one. It says 1 1/8 yard, but it also very nicely says 38 inches, which I love.
Right?
I'm just loving that. I'm telling you.
It really is a very pretty shade of yellow.
It is. They do such a good job with their colors. Like, they name them and they're like perfect. It's not always a color I like, but they name them well. All right. Where is the 38? There it is.
That's like naming your animals something that's more like a person's name. I find that to be really, really funny. Because my youngest son's name is Aiden. When I chose Aiden, nobody was using that name. Nobody. It wasn't even on the 100 best picked baby names list.
Yeah.
Now you see it everywhere. People name their dog Aiden. They name their cat Aiden. They name their kids Aiden. It's ridiculous.
Why did you want to name your kid something that nobody else had? I'm just curious.
I chose it wasn't that it was one that nobody else had. I wanted Scottish names to honor my husband's grandfather. He was Scottish.
Yeah.
And his name has been incorporated into each of my son's names.
That's nice.
But and he's Scottish, so I kind of wanted it to be Scottish names. So, and that happened to be a Scottish name, so I was like, oh, I like that name. It's really nice. Okay, Jill wants to know, how does a round robin work? Are we in groups?
Well, that's a great question, because they've actually, I've been doing some research, right? Because I was trying to figure out a way to encourage more community within Piecing It Real. I think that we're doing really great right now, but I'm trying to think of things that everybody would like to do, or that I'd never have personally seen in a group or whatever. And I've never done a round robin before. I'd heard about them and thought it sounded pretty cool, but didn't really know anything about it. So today I was looking through some stuff online and found out that they started round robins about 20 years ago. Of course, I don't remember when that article was written that I read, so it could be 30 years ago for all I know. So long time ago, galaxy far, far away, they started round robins. Traditionally, it is you either start with a panel, or whoever's the first person, like the person who is going to ultimately get the quilt, will put together like a medallion for the middle, right? It can be anything they want. It can be pieced, it can be a panel, it can be whatever they want. And there are a lot of, I think that it traditionally was also that the first person would, obviously like use fabrics that they like to put together their medallion, or they would choose a panel where they like the colors, obviously, since it's going to be theirs. And then as it got passed along, the people who were working on the quilt would have to, find fabrics to coordinate with whatever was already there once they got the quilt. And that evolved into another little shoot off where you could, where you would actually choose all of your own fabrics that you would put together in like a little quilt kit. And those fabrics, along with a journal that you start, would travel with your quilt. And the people who were going to be, like the quilters who were going to be adding to the, the medallion to start with, would just use your fabrics that you chose and that you passed along. And everything would get forwarded. So if you didn't, like if you had scraps, and a scrap to me is, if it's bigger than like 4 inches square, I wouldn't, throw this little thing in there. But you send that along too, because you never know what the next people are going to do. Maybe they're going to be doing something scrappy. Maybe they're going to be, whatever. So everything gets passed along until the quilt is finished and it gets sent back to the first person. Okay, so for the traditional one, that one with the medallion or the panel, each person that got the quilt would add a border, and then the next person would get it and they would add a border. And not just a plain border. I mean, you would, try to incorporate some kind of design in it. Like you could do a flying geese border, or you could do some kind of just scrappy border of some kind. Look at the elements that were in the pieces that you got before that were all sewn together, and try to do something that's going to flow, right? So it's a very creative process. And then there also started being where people could do a row by row. So you could have the first person who was going to ultimately get the quilt make the first row, and then pass it to the next person, and that person would make a row and attach it and then send it to the next person, and so on and so forth. Now that's a really good one, especially if you're like, I know there's this time of year where they're doing a row by row, and so it's a way to participate, and everybody gets to work on it. Now each person starts their own, so everybody's going to have a quilt at the end, right? So if you have a group of like 6 people, all 6 people are going to make a medallion or a row or whatever it is that they're going to do, and then pass it on to the next person. So ours is probably going to not start till, I'm thinking not till like November. That way whoever signs up will have plenty of time to pick their fabric, make the first block, and have it ready to go by November. And then we're going to give everyone plenty of time, because I know, first of all, that November, December is right around the holidays, so that'll probably be a real good thick area of time, so that everyone has plenty of time. I don't want if you're going to agree to do it, you also need to make sure that you are really going to be able to complete the whole process, because it's a huge time commitment. I mean, I'm thinking that all told, it'll probably take us about a year if we're, you know, really doing a good job on it. And you need to commit to working on everyone else's quilt the same way you would work on your own. Nobody's expecting you to like produce something that belongs in the Smithsonian, but you know, be careful when you're sewing and do your best job. That's all. So that's basically what it is. Sometimes it's funny because there's so many different ways you could do it. There are some guilds that will have tons of rules, right? Like the first border has to be flying geese. The second border has to be, you know, half square triangles. The third border has to be, you know, there are some guilds that do that. I wouldn't do that. I would personally not do that. I think I want everyone to be just as creative as they want to be. I'm not going to have any rules like that. It's not going to be, you have to foundation paper piece the whole darn thing. It's not going to be that. It's going to be, you know, everyone being able to be as creative as they want to be. I think it's going to be fun. I don't know how many people are going to want to do it. It's okay. It's not required. You don't have to do it. We will still probably have our little swaps going at the same time because those are pretty easy. I try to keep the blocks like pretty simple. It's more along the lines of pairing people together and giving them that time to get to know each other. And that's really what I want to do. I'm trying to just keep the community going and get us all knowing each other really well. And yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
Right?
I just talked.
I mean, round robins are so much fun. Really, they are a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so too. I really like it. Okay, my next
MJ
color
came in. She says she's late coming in. Hello, everyone. What's
Hi,
going
MJ.
on?
We're cutting fabric. Okay, this one is called Coral Reef. Again, Art Gallery Fabrics. And I need... Oh, wow, I only need 11.5 inches of this.
That looks very orange.
It's coral. It's definitely coral, which, you know, is sort of leaning toward orange. It's really pretty.
There's a lot of things I can't do with it because of the nature of it. So I just...
He's talking to somebody.
I'm telling him how to de-stinkify his VR headset. He says there's a lot of foam on it. It stinks. It works fine, but it stinks.
Oh my gosh.
We're still in the process of salvaging, and he was just like, ugh, it smells really bad.
Okay, I actually only need 12 inches of this. Bummer pie. There's not a whole lot of this in there.
So it's not really orange, it's corally, right?
It's coral, yes. The light is probably just not all that great.
Right.
It's not like I have sunlight to work with right now, so I've got, you know, tons of Hollywood lights on everything.
I'm always amazed that... Excuse me. I'm always amazed that the pictures that you put up on your website are so accurate. When I get the fabric, I'm never disappointed.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
I really appreciate that because there's so many times you order fabric and you get it and you're like, this is definitely not what I thought it was going to look like.
Yeah, it can be really hard to get it right, you know?
Especially when you have to do it online and you can't actually go get it.
Right.
Put your hands on it before you buy it.
Yep. Okay, this is called Raspberry Rose.
Kathleen Champ says, hello.
Hello, I'm supposed to have 1.5 yards of this, and I knew that it was going to be really close when I took it off my shelf. So I'm just going to take the whole thing. I don't think it's even a yard and a half. I'm going to have to, I have more of this. I just thought I would bring this one. Anytime there's a beginning or an end to a bolt of fabric, if I'm going to use it, I would much rather take it for myself rather than sell that part, because this actually doesn't look bad, but sometimes the ends are not real pretty. I'm just going to put it like that. It's fine once you press it, but, you know, I can't press fabric before I send it off after it's been sold. You just can't do that. So,
Okay, I absolutely agree with you. The raspberry is absolutely beautiful color.
Yep.
Very
I'm about
pretty.
4
Hi, Mary.
short, but that's okay. I will get more later.
Not quite?
No, I'm about 4 inches short. But that's okay. I'll work with it. We'll get it done.
Donna Ritchie, it's art gallery fabric. It's called Raspberry.
Raspberry Rose.
It's gorgeous.
It is. It's real. I love their solids. I love art gallery. Is just, I love it. They really have nice fabric. Ooh, we got a puppy.
That would be Layla. Princess
Hi,
Layla.
Layla.
She thinks she has got to have whatever snack I had. If she thinks I have a snack, she needs to have some.
That's great. Okay, and this is the last one that I brought up, so we're going to have to work on something else after this. I don't know what I'm going to do. But this is called Ocean Waves.
Mary Kubicek wants to know, will you be starching the fabric?
I don't think I will. Only because I don't know. Since I've never made one of her quilts before, I'm just not sure how I have no idea how all this works. It's the first time I'm doing this. It's very different to anything else that I've ever done. Like, I've never had fabric where you take it like this from this and then you cut it into strips and then attach it to something to make. I just have never done it this way before. And with all the fabric being in really giant pieces, I just think that it would take forever. So I'm going to play that one by ear. I'm going to start by not starching and see how things progress. One step at a time is how I'm going to do it with this. Just because I'm not sure. Okay, so this one. Oh my goodness, I hardly need anything of this either. I need 5.5 inches.
I don't know what it is about the art gallery blues. I just love them.
Aren't they pretty?
Robin Boyd came in. Mary
Robin.
came in.
I went too far. Alright, just cut a little bit extra.
We have Deborah Hunter. She came in.
Hi, Deborah. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is let's start figuring out, let's pick an easy one. Just because I don't want to start with the black yet, because I want to kind of get an idea of what on earth I'm actually doing before I start on that giant piece of fabric. So this is the coral reef, And let me try to figure out.
What size ruler are you using, Yvette?
This is a 6.5 inch by 24.5 inch.
Cut gloves? Well,
Okay,
my husband has a surprise for you, Yvette.
I'm gonna get them out.
Really? Is he making me a steak?
Nope. He just informed me that he got you a set of cut protection gloves.
Oh my goodness, he did not.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He has a fit when he sees me cutting without those gloves. He's like, then he saw you cutting, and he's because I was complaining about how you were cutting the paper with your fingers all in the way,
My
and he was
fingers
like,
were not in the way. It must be the angle of this
okay.
camera, because y'all, I love my
So
fingers.
he picked up a blade. He thought that a rotary blade was a washer, and he went
Right,
to pick it up off the floor, and he cut his finger really bad. So he's
right.
like, "Oh no, no, she needs gloves."
Yvette's gonna lose a hand.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's exactly
appreciate
what he's
that's
thinking.
very
You're gonna lose a
sweet.
finger.
He's a sweetheart.
He's like, "Oh no, we cannot have a woman bleeding everywhere. That would make him so upset." He's just
Well,
like,
look
"No,
at,
no."
I have my, y'all see my Snoopy Band-Aid? Here he is, you Snoopy. Hello, Snoops. I was cleaning
Oh my goodness.
the water dish for the kids today, and it slipped, it's ceramic, and it slipped out of my hand, and like this little piece broke off, like a small piece. And I'm like, oh goodness gracious. And I don't know what happened, but I was just rinsing it off, and somehow it did a little baby cut. I got a little baby cut on there. So it wasn't
It's
bleeding a
amazing how
lot.
quickly that happens.
I know, and it wasn't bleeding a lot, but it wouldn't stop bleeding. Like only like this
Because
little
it's on
bit
your
of,
finger.
yeah. So I thought,
Thank
I don't
you.
need to
Okay,
get,
I think he is. So they're bright orange. You won't lose them.
oh my
Just so
goodness.
you know.
I know y'all
And
can't
it's a
see
set.
them, but I can see them. He deserves a big gigantic hug. I think you're gonna have to give it to him.
Yeah, well, he's getting ready to go to bed, so I'm gonna let him go to bed.
Well, tomorrow's okay.
I'll give him one tomorrow.
Okay, so
He's
what I'm gonna go ahead. He's what?
no, that's okay. He says you're very welcome. Just use them. And he says he'll have to scold you if you don't have them on when he sees you cutting again.
All right. All right.
He's like, he got them. You have to use them. Did you hear what he said?
No.
He said you scare the hell out of him. Oops, you scare the heck out of him when you use the rotary cutter. He just watches you. He's like, no. Poor
That's so
guy.
funny.
Oh look, he's got all these people who work around really bad, really dangerous equipment.
Right.
So he's really into the safety. He's like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
My husband, before he was a theater consultant, basically designing theaters, way back when he first started, he was a master carpenter at a theater in California. And I think this is where it happened, and I'm pretty sure it's him who told me all of this, because y'all know how my memory is. But I think he saw like somebody either cut a finger off with like a bandsaw, or almost cut the finger off, or some happened with a finger and a lot of blood is all I remember about the thing. It was like, that's frightening, but it's like what ends up happening is you get so comfortable using stuff that you tend to kind of have, you get a little careless. I get it. I get what he's saying. you know.
Yep.
And of
it
course,
only
it's
takes a
famous last
second for
words,
you
right?
to be overconfident and cut your finger right off.
Right, right. So I try not to do that because that's totally going to happen to me where it's going to be like, I'm going to be smack in the middle of going, my hand is 1,000,000 miles away, and my whole hand falls off. So, you know.
Kay says Teresa Bob Rossed her the other day and she fell asleep watching. I don't fall asleep when Teresa's doing something like on long arm or something, but she has such a calming voice. It's so easy to fall asleep listening to her.
So she should be like a shrink and like hypnotizing people or something. Okay, so if you are using Quiltster and you are printing out these, the fabric lists, I'm going to show you on here. I'm looking at this list here where it has like all of the colors and then it tells you like how big each of the pieces are. That's what I'm looking at now, and I have the coral out, so I'm going to go to the page where the coral is. There's only a little bit because we got a little tonight's a bit right here. And it looks like I need 2 2 3/4 inch strips. So 2 3/4. That's pretty straight. I mean, it's straight, but it's like sometimes whenever you have a cut, this is good because I cut a little bit extra. So that's 2 3/4. And I need 2 of those.
Donna Ritchie says she bought one of the steel gloves and she wears it when she cuts because her hands are numb and hard to cut fabric. Netta needs a set of these gloves too.
You should send them to Netta first.
Don't worry. She has a pair sitting here next to me.
Oh my goodness. Your hubby's gonna like glove the whole world.
He has to make sure that all of his guys are wearing steel toe shoes too, so.
Well, I don't have any shoes on. Don't tell him.
Which is not a good thing. You know, if you drop that, if you forget to close your rotary blade and you drop it on your foot, that's a pretty nasty cut. I've actually seen that happen. It is not pretty.
I know for a fact how sharp rotary blades are.
I was just telling him about that.
I thought it was a washer laying on the floor.
Nope. He did. He thought that rotary blade was a washer. He wasn't really paying attention.
Why do I keep doing this?
No, Teresa, don't do that. You just have such you have such a pleasant, calming voice. It's just such a pleasant voice.
I truly do think everyone's trying to compliment you.
She has the sweetest voice, and she's so calm. Even when she's like worked up, she's still really calm.
That's true. I've seen her worked up.
Barbara Johnson says sewing barefoot is the way to go. No.
Well, you know, it's funny because when I got to the quilt shop this past weekend, I was sewing, but I kept, like, it's so hard to sew with shoes on. So are you over there giggling? I hear you giggling.
Yes, because Kathleen says, okay. So Teresa says, I know, Kay. I get that a lot. I'm glad I'm quiet and calm. So are we, because it's wonderful. Then Kathleen says, that's funny. Tiffany's sewing machine helps her sleep. From Tiffany's Quilting Life, her sewing machine makes a lot of noise, especially if she puts the walking foot on. Then it sounds like a machine gun. Literally.
Well, it's really easy to chuckle that.
Mimi says she's barefoot now. And I'm going,
Look, I'm barefoot.
Laura Beach says she dropped her snips on her barefoot the other day. No cut, but it hurt, and I had to apologize to the Lord for some words I said. I hear that. You know, the ones that the little snips that are so sharp that if you even poke yourself, it's worse than the needle because it's like those lancets.
Yeah.
You drop one of those on your barefoot, it's gonna cut you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if I can drop it off my table and it goes doink into the hardwood floor
and stick
stands
straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it does tell me which bags.
Shelly Moyer. It tells you which bags to put them in?
Yep. At least
Shelly Moyer says
saying
that she needs a pair of the gloves because she cut her finger last week, nail and all.
Oh my goodness gracious, y'all.
She says she was so shocked because after doing this for 11 years, she never cut herself before.
First time for everything.
Isn't that what you were saying? That if you get comfortable, you end up doing it?
Yeah. Because it's so easy to just, fall into habits of what you've always done. And you think, oh, I've never cut myself and I've done it this way all the time. And it's the first time. It's the first time that happened.
Okay, so does it tell you which bags to put those in?
Yep, it does. So it's in there's the little thing in the middle tells you which bag. So now I'm just getting the bags. Oops, I just put one in the wrong bag though.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That's tiny. Look, I'm old. I have old eyes. I have to have glasses. I can't see that. That's tiny.
You're going to need a magnifying glass.
The bad part is I have some of those hanging around.
This thing doesn't
I think I have 2 of them in my purse.
What you're talking about. There is no D9. It goes D1 through 5. So what is it talking about, D9? Really?
Is it D or is it O?
Well, first of all, there is no O, so
well,
that wouldn't be it.
Like,
okay.
uh-oh. Yeah, we have a problem.
Let me get my giant book out and see if I'm going to be able to see anything about a D9 or something, whatever. I don't know. Let's just get into the D section. All right, so maybe this is just talking about the unit.
Heather Grin says, ooh, y'all, I was so frustrated with myself the other night. I was working on my bunny blocks and sewed the ears together backwards.
Oh my gosh.
Twice. I've done that.
See, even if it's going by the unit, it only goes up to D7. I don't know what it's talking about.
Teresa Louise, she says, next time you can't sleep, just put on a Teresa Louise and you'll be
there you
asleep
go.
in no time at all. She says, sometimes I watch my own videos and it puts me to sleep too.
Oh, it says fabric D9 in the giant book.
Huh?
Okay. I don't know. It's annoying me right now. Fabric D9 is used on units D2 to D7. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I'm just going to throw it in here and pray. I don't know.
Laura Beach says, good Lord, look at the size of that binder. My brain would explode. And Stephanie Stitches says, sing it, Yvette.
What am I supposed to sing?
Uh-oh. You know what you're supposed to sing.
Oh my goodness. Did she? Stephanie?
Let's see. Hold on.
All right, there was Coral.
Kathleen says that's absolutely time to it's absolutely take a break time, step away from the bunny.
Oh my goodness. This is craziness. That's what this is.
Marilee Mimi says, yes, sing, Yvette.
What are they
No
doing
singing
over there?
Come on, Yvette. Come on and sing, Yvette. They want you to sing.
Oh my goodness. I like
Teresa
big
says,
butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a big old waist and a round thing in your face, you feel strong.
it's an itty bitty waist.
Right. Want to pull up tough because you know that butt was stuffed. Deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I want to get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got make me so horny. All right.
Okay. Mimi says she loves it when you sing. Gia says, sing, 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 Yvette. Everyone says, come on, sing.
I sung.
Uh-oh. Teresa Louise did it. She put the $5 up there. It's like, Linda
Again?
Parson says, your singing made my day.
Oh, y'all are so funny. Y'all make my day. Okay. Now it looks like I have to cut. All right, so this is the emerald. I'm cutting the emerald. I need 2 3-inch strips. Do-do-do. Do-do.
LOL, Paul says, Laura Beach. Okay, Laura Beach says, LOL. Paul said, she's gonna sing now, right?
I just sung.
See what you started?
Who's Paul?
Laura's husband.
Oh, I didn't know. Hi, Laura's
Laura
husband.
Beach's
Am I like singing to her husband now? Oh my goodness.
Girl, you have no idea. You've been singing to mine for a while.
Oh my gosh.
It makes him smile so much when he hears you sing. It
Oh,
cracks him
good.
up.
See, that makes me want to sing again.
I'm smiling now.
Who doesn't like big butts? Everybody likes big butts. And they cannot lie.
Exactly.
Oh gosh. I tell you what's hard is like trying to lift these rulers with these fingernails.
Kathleen Champ says, brava, brava, bravissimo. Woo. I can't do wolf whistles, sorry.
Oh, please don't wolf whistle. Oh gosh.
Now Laura says now Paul is thrilled that he got a shout out.
Shout out to Paul.
Michigan Gals 007, she says lefties rule. Very creative souls. My husband's a lefty.
I am not creative at all.
There you go. My husband's a lefty too.
He says he's not creative, but he is.
My husband can bold-face lie to my face very creatively.
Yes, Kathleen, it was a thought. Linda says, do it again.
still like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough, cause you notice that butt was stuffed. Deep in her jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got make me so horny.
Yes.
Yay!
Now you
Y'all
know
know I love
that
y'all, right? Let there be no doubt.
Stephanie Stitches, she says, Laura Beach's husband is the nicest man. He deserves a song.
Well, he got one.
Netta Overhouse just sent you my hero. She sent you a sticker.
Oh my gosh. I got a sticker? Yay!
Yeah, you got a sticker. Kathleen Champ says, Yvette, silly, but I love your nail color. Looks like mine, either 664 or 667.
Okay.
MJ
These are
says,
glow in the dark. They glow in the dark.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it cool?
That is cool. MJ says, I like to imagine a first-time quilter tuning in when Yvette is singing and thinking, hey, these are my kind of people. just like the rest of us. Amen.
I hope that's what they're thinking when they tune in. Oh gosh.
Paul says, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh gosh.
Teresa says she loves it when you sing.
I know. I think y'all all crazy, but yeah, okay.
I agree, Kathleen. Laughter is the best medicine.
Well, I'm glad I can help y'all laugh. All right, we're gonna have to see how much I mess this up. I might have to cut another piece, but that's all right because I was too busy singing about butts.
Susan O'Neill says she's finishing a baby quilt for a shower, so just listening and laughing at you tonight. Thanks for making me smile.
You're welcome.
Glad we could oblige.
Yes. Very, very glad to oblige on that. All right, let's see if I can figure out where in the heck all of this goes.
Okay, so Mary says, my daughter just walked through here, and I think she thought, sure, it's a quilting video. Uh-huh.
Oh, God. If only she knew.
Kathleen says, nope, hers isn't glow in the dark. She says she's wrong. Hers doesn't glow in the dark, but if you take the glow out of it, you guys are matchy-matchy.
Excellent. That's all that really matters. Because we probably wouldn't be, in the dark with our nails. I'm going to be posting a picture of my nails on Instagram, though, with them glowing. So look out for that.
Oh, man, I found this. Okay. I'm pretty sure my Lisa Marie swap partner isn't on. She hasn't got her box yet, but I got this soap. It's goat milk soap in the shape of a skull, and it glows in the dark.
Nice.
Is that awesome or
That's
what?
awesome.
I couldn't resist it. I thought, goat milk soap and it glows in the dark? Oh yeah.
You can't resist that. I mean, come on. If you can, there's something wrong with you.
Right?
Is there somebody crying?
Yeah, it's a dog.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say that my son's dog, Princess Leilani, yes, she thinks she's a princess. She is down here whining at me.
Does she want a snack?
Yes, that's what she wants. She wants a snack. She's like, I know you have snacks up there.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to whine at you until you...
You mean BR and BL.
Kathleen Champ says, I'm not sure I want dirty parts. I'm cleaning to glow, but okay. I didn't think about that.
You're hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't me. That was Kathleen.
Uh-huh. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's funny. Oh my goodness. I didn't think about that. I really didn't. I have glow in the dark powder that I put in some of my paints to make some things glow. It's really a lot of fun to use it on, like, you know, on your Halloween projects when you're painting things for Halloween.
is.
It's really it's great fun.
That's why I had to give y'all like glow in the dark thread.
And I made
fun.
good use of it too.
It was fun, right?
Yes.
That's why you do it.
All right, now y'all have to admit, you see those little glow-in-the-dark sticks that they're selling for $2 at the 4th of July celebration or the Halloween harvest type celebration, and you got to go over there and buy one, even though you know you could go to the Dollar Tree and buy 20 of them for $1.
Do one left, do one right. Y'all, this is cray right here. I'm just saying, this is nutballs. Hey. Holy cow. You know what's really funny is I'm sitting here and I'm thinking that, like, we're supposed to have, not cutting into the strips, but we're supposed to have, like, all of the bags and the this and the that and the, you know, all done before we go back to class. And you're trying to, like, figure all this stuff out. It's like, holy cow. I don't even know if that's correct. I'm just going to leave that there. It'll be close to where it needs to be, I think. I hear a little puppy.
Gia, I'm sorry your BFF moved to Montana, and I'm glad we made you smile. But if you've never been to Montana, I'll tell you it's absolutely gorgeous. So you'll have so much fun when you go visit her. Netta says it's all clear as mud, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
AC-10. There's an A10. There's no AC-10. I don't know what this thing's talking about. I know y'all are missing out on all the good stuff over here. I'm trying to figure out what all this is.
Right. Teresa Louise says, I'm not confused at all, Yvette.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither, Teresa. Can you tell? I see nothing in here that says AC-10. There is one thing over here that says A10.
Oh. Carla Manuel says, hi, Yvette. Love the singing.
This must... Remember Christine from, like, the last two lives, who was, like, a childhood friend? So Carla is her sister.
Ah.
There were
Hello, Carla.
I think they had 5 kids. I know one has passed, and I'm pretty sure like the other 4 are still with us, and this is Carla, and Christine was here the last couple of times, and then there's Karen and Kevin. I don't think they'll come.
Carla says yes, LOL.
Okay, there really is no AC10. I don't know what it's talking about. Like, I'm even in the little. I'm gonna assume that it means A10.
Teresa McBrayer says, looking at that, I really feel left out. I'm like,
This giant booklet of pages.
right? Is
Yeah,
that a 3-inch 3-ring binder?
I think I got the 3-inch because they said two. They said 2.5, and I just decided I'm going to get the 3. Maybe it's 2.5. It's either 2.5 or 3. I don't remember what I got. But I wanted to make sure, because, like, I don't like when it's so tight that you can't turn the pages easily. So I got it a little bit bigger, I think.
Good goo.
Because I'm very anal retentive that way. I have, like, all these weird quirks. Okay, I'm going to assume that they're talking about A10. I'm just, and I'm sure that's wrong, and that's okay. So I am going to just put it in bag. I don't even know. You don't even say a bag on this one. See, in all these fabric swatches, they're all like with an R on them.
Gia says that this quilt looks so hard. I don't think I could do it.
I'll be honest with you,
MJ says,
I really don't. I think that this
it's just the
makes
organizing
it look
part that's
way
difficult.
harder than it really is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And I mean that in the nicest possible way, Judy. I really do. I
X-ray
don't
lady,
see.
you just got here. What does the quilt look like?
Oh, so this is what it's going to look like. Fucking find it. Where the cover
it's
was.
on the front of your book, dear heart. Isn't it on the front of your binder?
Right. Yes. Thank you. See, this is why I need to have you here. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Of course, mine won't look like that because my colors are different. I designed mine to look like this. Because I'm extra.
And MJ says when you become a Judy Niemeyer instructor, an official instructor, you'll have to redesign your giant button a la Judy Niemeyer style. It would be epic.
Okay. That's so funny because
well, when you get to the end, Stephanie says when you get to the end and you're missing a piece, there you go.
There it is.
Right?
Oh, look, this is where it went. I'm missing this thing right here. Okay, I'm going to say it goes in that A pile, but the problem is that it doesn't tell me which bag that goes in, which, I'm not real happy about right now. But, okay, let me see.
Marie wants to know if you looked at the website to see if there were any corrections for your pattern.
Yes, ma'am. I have done that. And I have actually only just purchased this pattern, so when I printed out all the corrections, when I went through, everything that was a correction was already incorporated in my pattern. So I think that once they have corrections, as they print more, they make the corrections. So I didn't have any in mind because they were already all done. But yes, I did do that.
And Kathleen Champ says, no offense to Judy, but I like your colorway better, Yvette. Just saying.
Well, we'll have to see how
Gia says, can you show it again?
My colorway?
Mm-hmm.
There's mine.
Everyone likes your colorway better.
Oh, thank you.
X-ray lady says, working on that quote will give me a headache.
Because of the colors I chose, or I'm just kidding.
Teresa Louise says, just do a bag with a question mark on it.
All the fabric will go in that one.
That's a bit like pulling out that new desk that you have to assemble from IKEA and having
That's right.
too many extra parts.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
You know what? This says nothing at all about. Okay, you know what? I'm just sticking it in this bag, which has nothing in it yet. I'm just gonna stick it in there. It feels lonely, so I'm gonna put it in there. Oh wait, this is a B bag. That's why I'm not seeing it. I'm supposed to be looking at an A bag. Hold on. That's over here, so maybe I just missed it. No, that's not helpful at all. Let's see. AC 1. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What? Okay, what is this? Temp. It's not a template. Unit. No. Unit AC4 covers fabric references A2, A3, A4, A6, A8, and A10 in the diagram to the left. Alright, I'm going to put it in AC4 because I have no idea. So I'm just going to stick it in here. I just want to mention again that I am not a Judy Niemeyer certified instructor. So
she's just the TheYvetteRene who decided she needed to do this.
I am kind of winging it right now. Okay, AC4. Okay, there's that.
Good night, Sierra. Sierra says she has to say good night.
Good night, Sierra.
Good night,
Study
girl.
hard, sweetheart.
Go be great.
That's right. Okay, and this last piece is a D9E. D9E. All right, D9E.
Teresa says, not sure how long you were gone. I was going to ask Heather, at what point did you leave? We had 2 rounds of I like big butts. We discussed the fact that we didn't maybe want to be using glow-in-the-dark soap because we didn't want our dirty bits to be glowing.
This really is a quilting group.
I do believe we discussed the possibility of cutting off your own finger because you got a little bit too cocky with the rotary cutter. I'm trying to do the cliff notes here.
That's cliff notes. Oh my god. Wait, what did it say? D9. Hold on. D9 who? E. D9E.
Ooh, that's a really good idea. Christy V says, write on a post-it where you put it and stick it on your pattern so you remember you placed it in that bag.
Y'all.
I would forget if I didn't.
That's getting great. You know how many pieces of paper I got over here?
It's a paper piecing pattern with a bunch of paper.
It's just bags of paper and fabric. Nobody knows what to do with it. You just throw them in bags. Okay, that's all of the emerald. What time is it? Am I going over? Okay, it's 10 o'clock.
Smart aleck comment. Yes, Heather, you missed a lot after that.
You probably shouldn't have left, is all we're going to say.
Oh, Kim Martman says she bought one of the patterns and it's still sitting on the shelf because it was so confusing.
Okay, let me try to put my setup back over here. Let me get back to, where's my mouse? I can't even see. There's so much light in here. Oh, okay.
Debbie, she says, informative tutorial for future generations.
Oh, okay, we're back. Now I know you don't want to see my boobs, so hold on. Hi. All right, y'all. This has been like loads of fun, I have to say. Yeah, we're gonna continue this next week. It's been a lot of fun tonight. This is very interesting. I think I might have to do a little bit of reading up on where all this fabric is supposed to go, because I thought it was going to be quite simple. I have so
Are you
many
sure
different...
she isn't an engineer?
No, I think
No
wasn't she?
offense, Stephanie. Don't...
Wasn't she though?
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
All right, so I got done with all my coffee. Still parched, so I'm gonna have some water. Next week we'll just pick up where I left off. I will just scooch this over to the side so that y'all don't miss a single thing. Don't want to miss anything.
Stephanie's reminding everyone that this Saturday that you and her will be live at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep, on her YouTube channel. So it's going to be loads of fun. I don't know if you guys saw the pattern, but Steph wrote it up, and it's simple. It's fall. We're gonna, we'll get it all done and have something to decorate our house for Thanksgiving. It'll be great, and you can keep it there for the whole fall season. Because it's gonna have pumpkins and leaves on it. Pumpkins. So Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square. It's going to be on Stephanie's YouTube channel. And we're both going to be there. We're super stoked to sew together again. So, yeah, y'all come on over. And we're going to try to get better about planning things and letting you know earlier. This is something that she and I are trying to start on and working together to make sure that we get things done in more of a timely manner so that you guys can make a decision to come and join us. And if you have any questions about it, email Stephanie or email me or message us in Facebook or wherever. Just find a spot and let us know what you have to ask. And we will see you guys on Saturday.
Awesome.
Regular piecing. It's not foundation paper piecing. It's going to be very simple, regular, like traditional piecing. And okay, I'm going to stop because I can say goodnight. I'm from Louisiana, okay? We say goodnight for like an hour. So I'm going to just say bye.
We're not on the lawn, so you have to...
We're not on the lawn or like standing in the car door,
right.
like standing
in the
and the
car
kids
window.
are all going, when are we leaving? We're not going to do that. Good night, Carla. That made me like really think of home. So I'm happy you're here. And see y'all next week. See you on Saturday. Please come and sew with us on Saturday. And I'm stopping this right now. We're stopping it. We're getting out. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.